Welcome to Flite Test.
I'm Dave.
I'm Dave, and I'm a guest here today. And Stefan is showing me around.
That's awesome, dude.
We recently took a trip out to Ohio, and when I found out it would be near the home of Flite Test, I knew we had to make a stop. Our visit there exceeded my expectations. I've always wondered what it would be like to meet these guys and see the headquarters there. The hospitality, they made me feel right at home. And when they talk about fellowship, building memories, and building a community, they really do mean it. Well, guess where we're at today? We're here at Flite Test in Ohio. And
welcome.
Look who we have here.
What's up, guys? I'm Stefan from Flite Test. Hanging out with man Dave, crushing it.
Yeah, we were just talking about one of my favorite episodes on Flite Test, and it was with the
IKEA CHAIRPLANE.
Yeah.
That went as good as it possibly could have expected. Oh my God!
Yeah, that was awesome. That was one of my favorite, and I was just glad to see Stefan out here today.
Yeah.
We're just cruising through, Shannon and I, and we wanted to say hi to Flite Test.
Well, we're excited to have you guys, because at the end of the day, that's what this place is all about. Honestly, it's about the community coming here to not only fly, see things, enjoy time together, and honestly, just make memories, which is pretty cool. Kind of like the CHAIRPLANE.
That's what I love about your motto, is just make memories. Well, tell me about the chair. How did that come about? Looked like it was a challenge by Josh, or? Yeah,
so it was like a little challenge by Josh before he went away, and I had to like try to make something fly. And it essentially happened where I had zero idea what I was doing, right? I knew a little bit of this and that, but I was like, we should make a chair fly. And I was like, what can I use quickly? Because I only had a little bit of time, right? So I was like, oh, we just made that wing for this other project. Where's that? It's somewhere around here somewhere, right? So I was like, yes, that'll be my wing, perfectly fine. And then the tail was a little bit of a collaboration between Chad and I was like, hey, like I want to use this lifting surface in the back, but how do I attach it to a chair? The chair is so small, right? What am I gonna do? So we ended up using those booms, those carbon booms, yeah. Which worked out really well. Yeah. And he helped me out with that obviously quite a bit. And then we just needed a way to make sure that because it was pretty short coupled, right? It wasn't overly long, and so that was our work. That was our biggest fear, is that like
with the wingspan too.
Yeah, the wingspan was fine, but it being so short, we were just gonna go right like that.
Yeah.
And then we figured out that we got a little, when everybody came back, to have like a little more of a positive angle of attack with the wing. So we had to make sure the wheels were slightly up and back, and then and honestly at that point in time we just made sure everything was stable, and then we just sent it, man. And man, when it lifted off, you saw the video. Yeah. I lost my marbles.
Yeah. That's what I liked about the episode, was just pure joy and look of satisfaction and like amazement, and that's what it's all about. Insanity. That's what it was, insanity. So go watch that video.
Yes, definitely.
If you haven't seen it.
It's my favorite for sure, because it's special to me. But at the end of the day, dude, it was a once in a lifetime experience to be able to have that moment, right? And that's the cool thing about like memories and moments. Like you create those in the moment, and that's all you get in that moment. But then you get to keep hold of that, right?
That's right.
So make sure you make as many special moments as possible with all the friends and family you have, because they don't come around often. So
that's right. When I walked up to say hi to Stefan here, I asked him, you know which episode is one of my favorite ones, right? And he said, the chair episode.
That's right. That's right. It's
crazy.
It's classic now, right? It's been great.
Good.
This was considered the Hall of Giants.
Yeah.
We've taken quite a bit of the giants out. We've got Cabby, like a monster truck, obviously the ballplane, and then the giant paper airplane, which got stuck in a tree.
And Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter with T-Cord. So there's other ones in here, but we had to move them out because we just didn't have any space. But this is probably the coolest thing.
Oh yeah, the people who contributed.
Yep, correct. So this is the the Air Park wall of wonderful, as I like to call it. No, these are all the people that contributed. So it's a really humbling experience to come in here, and it kind of shows you like why we do what we do, right? So when you walk in here and you're thinking like, oh man, what do I got to do today? Well, remember, these are the people that made it happen. So it's pretty humbling experience when you walk in every day. Keeps you focused, right?
Yeah.
Our Mr. Foam Board. This is the Fab Lab. So all the prototyping happens in here. We got our Bamboo Lab X1 carbons, which if you've not messed with these, they're amazing.
I've seen your video. Super fast.
They are and
Accurate.
unbelievably accurate. It's just it's so good.
Did you guys get hooked up?
Yeah, so we work with Bamboo Lab on a partnership.
What is your role? Do you do the connection with the advertisers? Is that
yeah?
what
So
you
I'm
do?
the partnerships manager.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I connect with all of the sponsors, the advertisers, the partners, everybody that wants to put forth stuff in front of the camera, right? But also things behind the scenes, like Pilot Institute and just different partners, Vans Aircraft, etc. So we have a whole bunch of different things going on behind the scenes that some people are aware of, some people are not, so I get to handle all those, relationship management, right? That kind of stuff. So I love it. I get to talk to a bunch of people like you guys, cool people like you, and get to enjoy new conversations pretty much every day, which is what I like. So, and then this is the original laser.
Yeah.
From back in the day, so we prototype on this guy pretty much all day, every day.
You have other lasers at the facility?
Yeah, so at manufacturing, we've got about 11, I think, altogether.
Is that on the other end?
Yeah, it's on the back side of the property, which is pretty cool. So you got a little more stuff back there, and then
Nice.
which is, just how it is, man.
Got the Red Bull.
Big printers, Red Bull fridge.
Is this the one you had fly? No.
No, negative. No, not yet. And then
the Star Wars stuff.
So this is the main build area, right? So we've got a conferencing area where we kind of had meetings and stuff like that. Got your fun little drum gates, right?
Yeah, I watched the video when you made these, and the giant.
And Mr. Giant himself.
I bought some of that foam after seeing that video.
Have to, right?
It's
a whole ton of
it's
fun.
been awesome.
Whole ton of fun. And then, so this is kind of the main building area. So this is where you see all the big projects being built and that kind of stuff. And we also do a lot of that too up at PI.
I remember this video too.
Yeah, it's super simple.
Yeah.
But it makes it look cool and it gives a different vibe,
So you advertise a remote ID that is supposed to be cost effective. Tell me a little bit about that. How did you guys develop that yourself, or?
Yeah, so we were working with a couple different partners on that, but essentially we wanted to make sure that we had some sort of cost-effective option for the community, right? Because whether you like it or not, the hobby can get expensive, and the more things you want and need, the bigger motors, whatever. So we were trying to figure out a cost-effective solution. So the one that we have, the remote ID, the Easy ID module, is not only as cost-effective as we feel it can be, but also it's got features like Find My Plane. You're gonna have like a virtual hangar at some point in time in there, so you can kind of showcase your birds and all that kind of stuff, which is really neat. So it's you're gamifying an experience and making it part of the hobby versus it being a distraction from the hobby
or a nuisance.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. So it's a lot more than what I originally thought it would be.
It's not just a GPS on your plane. You come through and you hit this, and it comes down and it stops, and then you're gonna play like race. You have two people doing it. You have to hit this back across, and so whoever gets all three on one side wins.
That's
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or training.
That could be
training to
intense.
like try to hit that, and then you got to hit this one, and you got to hit this one, that kind of stuff.
First one to have it all on their side.
Yeah. So something like that. It's for STEM and the educational piece, and from a you're gamifying education, right? And that's just it's going to help push that next generation forward. So, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It's really weird to just have an experience by seeing this place from YouTube, right? And then you come here and it's pretty amazing. That's
We
awesome.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
That means a lot coming from you, knowing you've been around since the beginning. Yeah, it's our little slice of heaven.
Cool.
Probably the coolest feature of this place, it honestly is this, is you get to walk out. I mean, when you see it all the time on videos, we chuck stuff from up here.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Test.
like you can't beat the view, right? And at the end of the day, most of the time on a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, you come out and there's people out here flying and enjoying time together. You got people underneath the.
So is it just
Here.
really open? You just drive up here, park, and you can fly? Is that how it is?
Open to the public. Yeah, all year
That's
round.
so awesome.
Yep.
Even the sign on the road says Edgewater, open to the public.
Yep. Exactly. And it's still a
Golf
18-hole golf course, right? So you
18
can come,
holes.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
can come and smack some balls and then get your drone out or get your airplane out and fly and enjoy time. And there's that area over there is camping. So the line of trees, behind the line of trees in that little cove is where everybody camps on event days and weekends and all that kind of stuff. And then you got the rock crawl course over here for people RCing their cars. Kiddie area, we have the fire on every so often when you can, and just keeping the dream alive, hanging out, enjoying time together, man. That's what it's all about. So
That's awesome.
pretty amazing.
Tell me what this is.
What we got?
Is this real?
Yeah. So this is from a community member. The name escapes me.
So that's from an Eindecker.
Yep. Which is pretty cool.
That's awesome. Could be 1914, 1915.
Yeah. I don't exactly know. He knew.
Yeah.
And Josh probably knows, but
That's amazing.
he framed it for us and brought
so
it in. And
they donated that to you?
yeah, so that he brought it in, the community member brought it in and shared that with us and gave it to us to put up here in the shop.
amazing.
So
Really
pretty
cool, where a
pretty
lot of people that appreciate flight can enjoy it.
yeah, exactly. So,
Really cool. Okay, where are we now?
So we're in the HQ, right? And then this is my office. So if you recognize this is the A10 versus Tank A10, which is the biggest episode of Flite Test of all time. So it's like 17 or 18 million.
In that clip, it looks like it's going to hit that.
Oh,
It was within inches.
we're talking like an inch or less.
That was
It
amazing.
It was crazy.
I love the flying tank video too. That was one of my favorite. The excitement, I had to watch that over and over again.
That's in our top three
Just
for
the
sure.
laughing, the honest laughing and having a good time
Oh, man,
was
it's
just awesome.
It's unlike anything else, man. That flying tank video that's in my top 3 for sure, 100%. So I'll tell you what. Yeah, the LeBron shoe.
You can catch some air with that one.
That's right.
Holy cow.
I could even dunk with this one. Just how it is. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a little iconic type of deal, which is nifty. I felt like I needed to have that.
That's awesome. So look who we have here.
Hello.
Thanks for coming out and saying hi.
Thanks
from
for being
your
part of the
meetings.
family. No, it's a joy.
Appreciate it.
A lot
Yeah.
of people think that we do lots of content, but unfortunately there's lots of meetings. And I always feel bad because I miss great people like you. So
Oh, hey, Stefan was awesome. So we had a great tour and a great visit.
Thanks for
Really
making the
appreciate
trip.
what you do. I just wanted to tell you, I saw your first video back when it was posted on RC group saying, hey, we're trying a new format, check it out. You know,
I remember that. Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys are, I had my wife look at it, Shannon, and I showed them what you were doing, and I was just like, this is amazing. And so I've been there from the beginning. I
Well,
just
thank you.
appreciate all you've done
The
for
man.
the hobby.
We're truly humbled about where you guys have brought us. It's a blessing. We don't ever take it for granted, and we always come into work with that calling, and it means a lot to us. So thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Look forward to it. I hope again, please come pack as much as you can. And
Oh, we will.
Did you set them up with a golf cart if they want to ride around? And see any of the
He's actually gonna fly his.
Oh, you
jag
brought
drone.
some? Oh, perfect.
I'm just going to take some B-roll footage.
Have fun.
so.
Have fun. Thank you so much.
Picture with all three.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my golly.
that's
We'll get you in the
Get in
middle.
the middle there.
Get on in there, Dave.
So kind of you guys.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
We're here in the Pilot Institute, and look who I ran into.
I
are you?
This is Noah Bixler.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to
He
meet
is
you.
the man behind the camera and behind the computer doing the edits.
Yep. I hibernate in my office more times than not, so.
That's awesome. So can you talk about what you're building here?
Yeah,
What you're going to
so,
start doing?
yeah, so in here we're going to be doing over the next year and a half, we're going to actually be building a RV-12 IS, which is a 2-seat experimental aircraft. You can see we got the
Vans aircraft.
yeah, we got the Vans aircraft. We got the back tail assembly on the shelves here. We have over here, we got the wing spars. We got all the kits except the engine kit, and I believe the avionics we still have to order. But
That's awesome.
over the next year and a half, we're gonna be diving in.
Us redheads need to stick together.
There you go.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, thank
so I have to touch this. Or
Oh,
that's all right.
you're good. If you look inside, you can see the props back here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw. Oh, I'd seen the multi-rotor,
Yeah, so that's
or with the multi-blade. I remember you did the testing videos inside,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my gosh.
So
I have
that's
to
the-
touch this too.
that's the custom blade that they built for us for static pressure.
Yeah, and it looks like you can adjust the pitch angle.
Yep.
Was that hard to do?
No, it was you.
You have a template or something you laid on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave 3D printed a couple templates, and
It's amazing.
it's yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it hovers pretty good.
That is awesome.
And those things take forever to stop spinning too. It's kind of scary when you look down in there.
Look at all that aluminum. Those are so cool. They got two of those now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, one up in the
Yeah.
front and then one back here. And you got the intakes coming in right through here,
Through there and then these
and
vents
through the
back.
top. That's fantastic. And out
And
the
then
back.
we have smaller EDFs in here that actually inflate.
Oh, that's what I could hear, right? That's
Yeah, that was what I first turned on.
So did those come out of those weed blowers
leaf
or the
blowers,
leaf
yeah.
blowers? Yeah, I remember that video too.
Yeah, I wanted to make it a little separate, so if we had one failure, it would still stay hovering, or even if the bag goes out, these actually keep it up too. So
Gotcha.
it works kind of hand in hand.
Well, I can't wait to see more. Thanks for powering that up.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
awesome. We're here with Dave, who is the main builder here at Flite
Yeah,
Test.
yeah. I do most of the designing and build work, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're up here at Pilot Institute right now, and I'm doing some inventory on our airplane that we're getting ready to start building. And we've got the hovercraft, the B-17, and the Meglacy up here.
Have you ever worked on a full-scale airplane?
A little bit, nothing major though, nothing like what we're getting ready to start.
It's going to be an awesome adventure. I can't wait to follow it. Another question. What has been your favorite project?
I want to say the benchy build off that we did, building the little boats. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Got those to
Yeah,
fly.
Josh and I kind of had a little challenge going.
I remember that
design
one.
different airplanes. I thought that they were quirky looking and just a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And this has been a lot of fun to follow along with that. Just the artistic work, the eye, and just love it.
Yeah, and we should have a new video coming out on it very soon. It's almost done. So-
Awesome. You have to catch that one. Ah, this is so cool. This is just awesome. Seeing this here in person. And look, Shannon right there in her element. What an awesome day. Got to see Flite Test. Awesome group of guys. Thanks for watching.